Hello friends, subscribers, and backpacking and hiking enthusiasts. Terry Young here with Terry Young Outdoors, and I wanted to come to you tonight and make a quick video on my 5 favorite pieces of gear that I used on the trail in 2021. And I'm gonna throw a bonus in at the end of the video that I'm just starting to use, but I'm really beginning to like it. So, without further ado, let's go to number 5. Coming in at number 5 on my list is the Patagonia R1 technical mid-layer. I got this at the very beginning of 2021. I had the Patagonia Tech Face jacket, and it was a little bit older, so I wanted to try something else. And I picked up this at REI for, I think it was $149, $150, something around there. But I've really enjoyed it. It's got the hood that really goes tight around your head, and the inside material is a like a grid fabric that helps to channel air through it. So if you're, I have worn this in high 60s, low 70s weather if it's windy and you don't get hot in it. Sometimes you start to get a little warm, but I've worn this in some pretty warm temperatures, and it wicks away moisture. Does a great job. It's kind of form-fitting. It fits a little tight, which holds in a lot of warmth. It's very light. Not exactly sure on the weight of this jacket, but like I said, it's warm. I've worn this down to probably, I'm going to say the low 40s without putting an outer layer on top of it, like a puffy jacket or something. But yeah, this is just a great piece of gear. I love it. I hike in it a lot, and I'll probably, when I wear this one out, I'll probably get another one. So it's the R1, Patagonia R1 hoodie. Number 4 on my list of favorite pieces of gear for 2021 is the Katadyn B3 water filter. I started using this on a suggestion. I was predominantly using the Sawyer squeeze, which I do still use the squeeze every once in a while. But ever since I've started using the Katadyn B3, I just really like it a lot. What I really like about it over the squeeze is the flow rate. The flow rate is just so much better than the Sawyer squeeze. And like I said, don't get me wrong, the Sawyer squeeze is a good filter. It's never failed me. But the Katadyn just, I don't know, I just like it a little bit better. And I got the Zpacks, whatever you want to call it. They, not too long ago, they came out with the bladder bag. They've had them for the 28mm, I believe, for the Sawyer squeeze. They've had those for a while, but they came out with the 42mm thread that fits the B3. You just screw it right on. And I just like it a lot. Like I said, flow rate's great. This is a 2-liter. The bag is a Zpacks, whatever, 2-liter bag. The B3, the website says it filters 1,000 liters of water before you should replace it. Another thing I really like about it is the ease of cleaning. You just put it down in some clean water and just shake it like this in the water, or you can fill the bag up with water, screw this on, and just go, just shake it really good, and it's just such an open filter that when you shake it, I guess it just releases all the particles that are trapped in the filter. So that's another thing I like about it. It's a really light filter. It comes in on my scale at 1.2 ounces. So it's super light. With the bag, with the bag on the filter on the bag, the whole kit comes in at 4.2 ounces. So it's relatively light, very packable. I just usually roll it up, stick it in the bottom of my bag. So the Katadyn B3 is my number 4 piece of gear for 2021. All right, coming in at number 3 is the Nitecore Nu25 headlamp. I got this headlamp before my last trip to the Appalachian Trail back in October, so I've used it for a couple of months, and I really love it so far. I used the Spot 350 by Black Diamond. I used it for a couple of years, and I liked it, but this is a little lighter. It's just a little more simple. It's rechargeable. That's the main thing I love about it. The Spot device, although the Spot did pretty good on batteries. It didn't just eat up batteries, but this is rechargeable. It's got a USB connection on the bottom there. So you just take the little cover off, you plug your USB into the bottom, and you can plug it into your power bank at night. It's got the red light for walking around camp at night, so you don't blind everyone. And of course, it's got a couple of settings. Super bright. 3 different brightness settings on the white light. But and I put this strap on it. I know the strap doesn't weigh very much, but call me a gram weenie if you want. But I put the paracord or the shock cord strap on there just to lighten it up a little bit more. And this whole unit right here comes in at .4 ounces. So it's super light. Just been really pleased with it. It's bright. It's 360 lumens, and it's relatively cheap. I think I paid $30, $35. Yeah, so it's a great thing. The Nitecore Nu25, great headlamp. So that's my number 3 piece of gear for 2020. Coming in at number 2 is the Nemo Tensor sleeping pad. I actually got this at the end of 2020, I believe. I was on a thermarest, and I don't know, just I guess the way the baffles were on the thermarest, I just didn't feel like I could get a good night's sleep on it. So at the time, a lot of people online were talking about this Nemo Tensor insulated and said you should try it. So everybody was sold out of them at the time. It was very popular. Everybody was sold out. So finally, I was in REI one day, and they had gotten some in, and I think they got about 20 in, and the guy said there's only 10 left, and we just got them in today. So I ran back there and snatched one up. I think I paid $165, something like that, for it. But it's a really good pad. It's super comfortable. This pad has changed the way I sleep in the backcountry. I get really good sleep on it. It's 3 inches thick when it's inflated, And this is the, like I said, the insulated pad. I think it's about a 3.5 R value, which Nemo claims that it's good 10 to 20 degrees is what the website said. I've had it down to, I guess the lowest I've had this thing down to is about 25 degrees, something like that, and it did a good job. It kept me pretty warm. I didn't feel like I was losing heat underneath me. So yeah, that's and I got the regular length. I'm 5'7", so I'm not really a tall guy. But I got the regular length and the wide version, which is 72 long and 25 is the wide width. You can get a 20, which is the regular width, or 25, and I got the 25. I'm a side sleeper, and I just get a lot better sleep on a wide pad. There's a little bit of weight cost or weight penalty when you go with the with the wide. Let me put this on my scale, see what it comes out to. .57 ounces, so right around 1.6 ounces. It's not the lightest pad out there, but as far as comfort goes, I would suggest the Nemo Tensor. At least give it a try, because like I said, it changed my sleep in the backcountry. I can get a lot better night's sleep on this than I could on my old Thermarest. So that's the Nemo Tensor, coming in at number 2 of my best gear for 2021. And number 1 is the Zpacks Duplex tent. Got this thing in the summertime. I've been wanting to try the Duplex, but I got a little afraid of people were talking about the condensation factor. Stuff getting wet inside your tent because of condensation. I didn't really have that problem the first couple of times I used it. I had a little bit of condensation when I used it in October on the AT. It got down, 20, well, I'd say mid-30s, and probably should have opened both vestibule doors on the ends and let the air flow through, but I had everything closed up. So I did get a little bit of condensation, but I really enjoyed it. It's I'll put some pictures of the Duplex set up when we're on the AT, but the weight of this thing is just absolutely incredible. I mean, I was using the Nemo Hornet 2P, and it's not a heavy tent. It's probably 2.5 pounds, but this Duplex in the stuff sack is 1.44, 1 pound 4 ounces. So just add the weight of your steaks in. Still probably under 2 pounds with the steaks. I think it uses 6 steaks. I used the Nemo, or the MSR groundhog steaks on it. But back to the Duplex. It's a great tent. What I really enjoyed is the simplicity of setting it up and breaking it down. Really simple to get set up. It sets up with 2 trekking poles, which pretty much everybody's got anyway. Yeah, you just lay it out, lay it completely out. I don't even use a ground sheet underneath it. I stake the 4 corners and take my trekking poles, put the handles up under these pockets that they got on the ends, raise them up, and tension it out on the ends with 2 other stakes, and boom, there you go. It's set. So yeah, that's the Duplex. It comes in as my number 1 piece of gear that I used on trail this year. Like I said, it's DCH. It's Dyneema composite fabric. Yeah, really good. It does have a little bit of crinkle to it when you're rolling around in it, but the roominess is just incredible. I mean, 2 people could sleep in this thing comfortably. Probably not too really big people, but two average size people could sleep in this very comfortably. So yeah, it's got the rainbow zippers on each side, complete rainbow zippers, so it's easy to get in and out of. The vestibules are pretty big on both sides, so you can store your gear, your pack. If you want to keep them outside, you can keep them underneath the vestibules on the sides. I usually, when I'm by myself, I just keep the pack in the tent with me. So yeah, great piece of gear. I'm really glad I got it. Like I said, I haven't had the condensation issue with it that I've read about a lot of people having. But yeah, it's my #1 piece of gear for 2021. And I told you about a bonus piece of gear. I'm not done completely. I haven't gone on any long hikes with this, but I had this in my last video. But the Hyperlight Mountain Gear Southwest 3400 pack. I'm gonna do a complete video just on this pack, but it's a full Dyneema pack. I think it's a 60 liter if I'm not mistaken, 60 liter pack. But yeah, I'm really pleased with it. I will take it on some longer hikes coming up soon. I'm gonna get back to the AT and finish Georgia. I'm gonna head up to the Fiery Gizzard in Tracy City, Tennessee soon to do that trail. So, alright guys, that is my top 5 pieces of gear that I used on the trail in 2021. It was a great year for hiking and backpacking, and I look forward to a great 2022. I hope you and your family have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and I hope to see some of you out on the trail. If you see me, say hello. I love to meet new people, love to hike with new hikers. If you have any comments, comment down below. And other than that, see you on the trail, and like and subscribe to my channel.